What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I have a special treat for you. I have my son here with me. Say hi, son.
Hello.
So the microphone's over here.
Hello.
You don't have to be very close.
I know. I just like being close to things. I like to touch things. I like to be close to things.
All right, let's roll the intro. We got a great video for you. All right, guys. So I have a special treat for you guys today. So I've been talking about it for quite a little bit, and I've been very excited about my son coming to spend the summer with me, and he's here. So you ready to say hi?
I already did.
So he already did. So I guess there's no more highs.
Hi.
All right, cool. So we talked about a little bit before he came what he wanted to do for the summer, and I said, well, do you want to build a video game console with me? And he said, yeah, Dad, that's a great idea. Know what you said?
Yes, Dad.
And I said,
Like corpse.
and I said, what type of game console would you like to build? And he said,
I want to build a controller.
well, no, that's not what. Actually, what he said is, I want to build an Xbox Series X. And I said, no.
Yeah.
And so we talked about a few different things, and one of the things we talked about was I've got an Xbox 360, which was my personal Xbox 360 I modded, and it's RGH, and it's got windows and fans and lights, and it looks really cool, and you really like it.
I can see it from here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So I was going to build, I thought, well, we'll build that for him, and you thought that was a good idea.
Yes,
And I thought that was a good idea, and then the more I thought about it, I thought that's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
And it's a terrible idea because,
You do not have the stuff.
well, I do actually have the stuff. So I was going to build this for him. This was the start of it, because I've got several Xbox 360s floating around, but there was a problem. And the problem was that once he got this home, back to his house, he couldn't play it online because it's RGH, and that means that it'll get insta-banned the minute he tries to use Xbox Live, which means he's got to have the game for it, which he's not going to have. And then he would need a USB stick, which he's not going to have. And then he would need a computer, which he would have access to, but then I'd have to teach him how to program everything, and yeah.
This kind of happened.
Yeah. So, what we decided is...
We have like the batteries, the little tire things with wires.
Yes.
We have the game board.
So, what we decided is that was a terrible idea. But, Dad to the rescue, I came up with a better idea. And I decided to throw at my son the idea that maybe we build a controller together.
A controller.
Not just any controller. We build a controller for an Atari? No. A Nintendo?
No.
What are we going to build a controller for?
An Xbox.
An Xbox?
That I can play here and at my house. My
Yes.
personal house.
Yes, that's something that you could...
That I share with my mom, my sisters, and my brother.
Yes, something that you could take with you and play anywhere you wanted to be, just your controller. And then I thought, well...
It's a good idea.
It's a great idea. So I threw it at my son, and he said, it's a great idea. And I said, well, let's go order parts. So we went and ordered parts. And so the first parts that we had to order were...
Oh, open it.
Well, yeah, you got to open them. I know you guys can't see this, but he gets to open it.
ASMR.
Now, see, that's just annoying.
It's called ASMR, Dad.
Oh, okay. So you tell me what this is when you open it up.
Ta-da! Oh.
It all flipped out.
Because of my ASMR skills.
Yep, because it all flipped out because you couldn't control yourself.
because of my...
So what is this?
This is the D-pad. This is the thing that covers the D-pad. It has... Oh. It is removable.
So...
And these are all the joystick things. I don't know... Oh, wait, I know what those are.
So, we're going to take a standard Xbox controller.
Those are the things that go...
Yep. So, we're going to take a standard Xbox controller, a model... He doesn't know. A 1708, right?
You kept on talking about that.
Yep. And we're going to turn it into, well, basically an Elite controller. Oh.
Yeah, an Elite controller, but it started as a 1708.
Yep. And so, we're going to take these guys like this right here, and like this right here, that are going to allow us to swap in and out our thumbsticks and our D-pad to different things. So that's part number one we had to
do
have.
I get to take this out?
Yeah, you can take them all out. I mean, we're going to...
No, I'm talking about on the controller.
Yeah, well, not this part. This part stays in. But this part is what...
Well, what if I wanted to switch them around?
Well, this is... You just... Bloop.
No, I'm talking about these things.
Why would you want to switch them?
Because what if one is like starting to get jammed? I can just grab an extra one, boom.
But then you have to take the whole controller apart to do that.
No.
Yeah.
You'd only have to
Trust me, I've done this before.
You would only have to take off the base.
Well, no. You take the whole controller apart. You
Okay.
do.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, we got that part.
Yes. Please do not slam it.
And then we got... So we talked about, we wanted to use those parts, and then we talked about these parts. What are these parts?
Okay, I'm looking for this part. Okay, so first we have A. I don't know if you can see it that well.
So you picked blue, a blue A.
Yes, because my favorite color...
It's like bingo.
Yes, my finger colors, my favorite color is kind of like purple, so like I chose the closest thing to purple.
What you got next?
I have B.
B. I bet
And then-
C's next.
No, I thought you played on that spot.
Oh, that's right.
Because the next letter is Y.
Why? Because we
Why?
like you.
Why did we choose this, Dad?
You chose it.
Why? Why? I'm talking about the letter Y.
Oh,
And then we have X. The boring X.
the boring old X. Okay.
Yes, the boring
So-
old X. Nobody cares about it.
He wanted to do blue buttons. And blue buttons were going to be perfect because what's in this box? So
Is it supposed to be watery?
So there's still a couple parts that haven't shown up yet, and we're going to get to those here in a little bit. I'm just going to untape this.
The side grabby things.
The side grabby things. And then what is this?
Bubble wrapped, taped, whatever you want to call it. Type thing. If I can grab it out, thing.
So what is this called?
And it's called the controller, but it's not all the way set yet.
So this is the back housing, right?
Yes.
And
It's
so
the backstage of everything. Oh, you just broke it.
no.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we wanted to do this one. This is from Extreme Rate, right? And so if you guys watch my other video,
It's comfortable.
it is comfortable.
It's very
Soft.
comfortable.
It's soft touch. If you guys watch my other video, where Amazon ruined my video, I actually used one of these on that as well. And the reason I like this one is it's got the adjustable trigger locks on it, right? So you don't have to pull the triggers all the way down for like Call of Duty and stuff like that. You can just turn the trigger locks on and bump, bump, bump.
That's what I do with my
Sound
Crick Sticks. That's what I do with my Crick Sticks on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
All right. And then...
If you have that, give this video a like.
and then it comes with these grips. Now, here's the thing.
Why are they wet?
Well, they're not, but they're supposed to be grippy.
Oh, wait, I know.
So when you
It's
yeah.
pretty much that.
So when you put them on, they're supposed to be a little grippy, which is cool. I don't know. Maybe we use the original ones because the original ones were blue. I don't know. We'll see. So the controller itself hasn't arrived yet. It is on the way, and I got a confirmation from the seller that it is literally like, dude, it's coming. Like it's
coming straight towards you. It's not
straight towards you.
It's not. This thing isn't like making a ton of stops. No, it's just going straight towards you.
Okay. All right. So it is on the way, and the other part that's on the way is the faceplate of this, which we're not going to talk about yet.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about it yet because it's going to be a surprise
Yeah.
for the end of the video.
Yeah.
Because you got to leave the viewers with a reason to watch to the very end.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'll just stop watching us now, right?
Yeah.
We don't want them to stop.
Yeah.
Okay. So we know about all of that stuff. One other thing we're going to have to do, and my son is going to have to pick out, is which color. Not that one.
Why not that one?
Because it doesn't fit. Okay, so he's got to pick out which color LED that he wants to switch out inside. Now,
LED?
you can stick with the original white if you want.
LED?
Yeah.
I'm switching.
Which color do you want?
Looking. Take that out. It's white. It's plain old white.
Plain old white. That's like super bright white, but it's the same.
You get blinded by the light. I want blue.
He wants blue. Blue it is. Okay, so I think we've used a bunch of the blues. We got some left. Cool. All right, so
Why am I laughing?
we've got all of that stuff picked out, and so now we're going to go over the tools. And these are the trigger locks, by the way, for this. So now we're going to go over the tools that we're going to use to do this job. To do this job, we are going to need the wow stick.
Why is it called the wow stick?
It says wow stick.
Oh.
We are going to need a pocket knife, which I will be using. You will not.
Not me.
Not you. We are going to need
Even though
our trusty assortment of screwdriver bits.
this one.
Many of them.
I say this one.
We won't need a nut driver.
I say this one.
We might need a Phillips bit. Okay. We're gonna need a pair of tweezers. We're gonna need
This, that. We're gonna
several pairs of
need
tweezers.
And
No, these just stay over there because I
we're
like
gonna
them.
need this.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to have those too, huh?
Wait, is this magnetic?
That is magnetic.
So if I put my phone on this,
Maybe. I don't know. Okay. We got to stay on topic, right? Because if we don't stay on topic, they won't keep watching. Okay. So we're gonna need all of those things. We're gonna need soldering iron.
why is it called a soldering iron?
So
Wait, is that what I saw you using earlier when
Yes.
you were recording in your orange shirt?
yes.
Oh,
So
that's why there's
we're
kind of
probably going to use this one.
We don't know yet.
We might use this one.
What is that?
This is also a soldering iron.
Yay!
This is just I keep this one over here because it's got the tiny little pointy one on it, and that's very handy.
So if there's something that you need to fix that is very small, you can just grab that.
Yep. Now we are going to need the desoldering gun.
Definitely. Where'd you get that? Okay, I see where you got it.
And we're going to need the hot air station.
Are we gonna need those?
Ah, he has found them. We are also going to need, but we're not there yet, so just hang tight. We're not there yet. We're also going to need, watch your feet. I don't want to roll over you. We are also going to need more of those.
Why are we gonna use those?
Well, I'll tell you why we're going to use those, because the controller that we bought, remember, was listed as 4 parts are not working.
And we'll have to find those 4 parts.
Well, so
Or did you message the guy now?
so 4 parts means that it's broken, right? And
Physically broken.
Right. And so the guy said it's broken, and he said that, well, he said the D-pad wasn't working, but that's no big deal.
Because we have another.
Because we got another D-pad. That's no problem,
And we
right?
could just take it apart and no control
But
if we need extra parts.
since we're taking it apart and we want you to be able to use it for a long time, we're going to replace the analog sticks.
Yay! Wait, what
Right.
are the analog sticks?
So the analog sticks are the parts your thumb goes on, the little circular parts, these guys.
Let me see.
These are the analog sticks, right?
Oh,
And this is what the analog sticks sit on.
so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, these
different things.
are just different sizes, so you can pick out which size you like the best or what shape, right?
Can I check?
Whatever you want, it's your controller. So we're gonna need those, and we're gonna need some of these, right? These are micro switches, okay? And so some of the other things we want to replace while we're in there doing this are the micro switches to make sure that the bumpers, those are the bumpers, right?
Yes. I'm gonna,
Left bumper, right bumper, things like that.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to replace those. So that's what these are for.
because those are some of the flips that are not working.
Right. So we're going to need that. And we are going to need...
We're gonna use that. Okay, so we just like
the microscope.
Okay, so we just like put the thing on there.
Yep. So we're going to need the microscope for this because we're not going to be able to see everything going on in the video or in the up close and personal in the video. You guys are definitely not going to be able to see it, and me and my son are going to struggle to see it.
Oh.
So the microscope is going to help us out. Now, here is my job. Okay, let's talk about jobs here, dude.
My job is school.
Yeah. My job. Well, for this video, my job is to do the hard work.
My job is to do me.
Well, your job is actually more important than mine is. Because in this job, this video, you're the boss.
Ooh.
So, I told him the other day, I said, listen, I've already done one of these, and I've already got the video on my channel, and if you're smart, you'll go and watch that video multiple times, so you can tell me what I'm supposed to be doing next.
I didn't watch it.
He didn't watch it yet.
You wanna know why?
Yeah.
Because I've been busy outside playing Xbox, trading Pokemon cards, and doing a ton of stuff. So I have not watched it yet, and my phone hasn't yet. So I have not watched it yet.
So here we are to record this video.
I can go grab my phone and watch it now.
2.5 hours long. And we're back.
I am back.
Alright, so here's what's going to happen. Now that we've got all the parts laid out here and we've decided what we're going to do, we're probably going to pre-assemble some of this stuff maybe, but we can't do it until he watches the video and tells me what to do. So he's going to go watch the video so he can be the boss and tell me what to do. And then we're going to build it. And also, there's one more thing coming in the mail. It's probably going to arrive later than everything else, but we're going to toss on an Xmods 30 mod mod chip for it, so that you can totally pwn some noobs. Alright, so he's going to go watch the video. We're going to get all the rest of the parts in, and then we're going to start modding this controller up. We'll be right back. What is up, you guys? Welcome back. After our short little break, me and my son are back, and it has arrived.
Yeah.
You're going to have to sit up a little bit so I can hear you.
Okay.
You want me to open it, or do you want to open it?
Do you want to open it?
It's up to you.
Okay, you will open it.
Yeah, I'll open it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was going to get tired of waiting on you to make up your mind.
Hey. Alright, I'll put that on. Okay,
Right there is
you
good.
can just put it right there.
Okay, so we are doing a controller, but we already told them that earlier,
Yeah.
right? So I don't know how this. I will say this: the guy that we got this from, that we purchased this from, really did a good job in wrapping this thing up. Really did a good job.
How do we know it was him?
Well, we don't, but I just,
Okay, that's a nice controller.
well,
It's a really nice controller.
it's nice-ish so far. So, we bought this controller, we got it on eBay, and the seller listed this as not working, and just kind of, I'll bring the controller, or the camera down just a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. Obviously, our D-pads are worn out,
Yeah.
and it didn't come with a back on it, which is okay.
Because we have one.
Not a huge deal because we've got one, that's right. And so the seller listed this, if memory serves, as the D-pad's not functional or something else. I'm not 100% on it. and I'm not even going to test it. We're just going to take it apart.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you remember your job?
Tell you if this is right.
So what am I supposed to do first?
So pretty much you're supposed to turn the controller around, of course, and you're supposed to put your fingernails in this and lift it up.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that. Not hard.
Okay.
Not too hard, because
not nearly as clean as we thought, right?
yeah. I'm
So
talking about like the.
So the original owner.
I was talking about the exterior, not.
So the original owner did a good job of wiping this thing down, but here's something I can tell you: this came from a pet home.
Oh yeah.
Because I can see the little pet
all
hairs.
the fur and all that.
Okay.
Hopefully
So-
it was puppies.
Well, I hope so. So what's our next step?
To find where all the screws are and find what certain screw bit it is.
Yes.
And take apart all the screws. I am
Yep.
just telling you now. There's a screw behind that.
There is a screw back here. Very good. Okay. So to get this screw out, guys, and if you watch any of my other videos, I kind of go through it.
Like
You want something kind of sharp and pokey a little bit,
Yeah.
and some people will take and just jab a hole right through the middle of this,
no,
but
you don't want to do that.
you don't want to do that.
Yeah, because it might ruin the controller. You never know.
Well, it just doesn't look good, right? And
Yeah,
what you can do is you can peel this sticker up, because the sticky on it, Microsoft was kind enough to not like make it a unreplaceable sticker, I guess you could say. So if we're real smooth and we take our time, we can get underneath this sticker.
Oh, I thought it said FBI is watching you through this control.
No. We can get underneath it and we can peel this sticker up. And we can just take the whole sticker off.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that.
Well, we are this time.
What?
We can take the whole sticker off. And we're going to stick him right there for now.
Okay, and then we're
So-
going to turn it back off.
We're going to put him on our new controller because this back is going away.
Yes!
Remember?
It's a dirty back.
Yep, it's very dirty. So we have to find the correct size, and I said in my last video that you watched what size it is. So what size is it supposed to be?
It was one of these.
Yes,
I
but
forgot which one.
you didn't even remember it. It is. Let's see if you can figure it out. What size does that say it is? Can you see
It
it?
says it is an H61 ARC, I believe. That's what it says.
We were reading it upside down. It is a T9.
T9.
T9, and this is
it sorted by like alphabetical order?
So they're laid out by size, right? And so this is a T9 security bit, is what you'll need for all of these to take this apart. So, undo the screw in the center, the two on each side. These are all the same size, so they don't have to go back in the same place. They'll fit anywhere. Take them apart. And then we'll get to look at our board underneath. Now I can tell you already, just by looking at this thing, that the original owner did a job. He attempted to clean this somewhat. He cleaned up the outside of it, but he obviously did not clean the inside.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, he didn't take it apart to clean it, and that's fine by us.
Yeah.
We don't care about that.
Because he probably didn't know.
So we're gonna take this guy out.
And
One part that we've got to take off, we've got to remember, is which part? These. This is the battery terminal. We have to take that off.
because we do not have another one.
Well, not only do we do not have another one, we're not going to use the bottom of this shell. We're going to use our new bottom shell, right? And if we use our new bottom shell, it does not come with this little battery tab that we have to have. So, that piece broke off.
We need to have
We don't need that. We don't need the front cover.
All
All right. So, now what? We can throw these away. We don't need those.
Yeah.
We should probably start turning on some gear, huh?
Yeah.
And
That was loud.
it's going to be louder in a
Yeah,
minute.
you have to take that off.
Yep.
Pretty much all you do once you have those is you just lift it up.
That's right. Lift it up, put it aside.
And I believe the previous owner actually, nope, he didn't. I thought he did it, but no.
Nope.
And you have to be careful because the sync thing is right there.
That's right. The sync button is right here, and if we lose the sync button, we are out of luck.
Yeah, because then we can't sync the controller to the Xbox. Because,
Okay.
Yeah.
So, here's what I can tell you right off the bat. Alright, sorry about that. So what we've got is some sort of little bug. I'm not even sure what it is.
That's a maggot.
I don't know what it is.
What is that?
That is the desoldering iron heating up. So, and I mention this type of thing all the time in my videos, right? About, you know, the builder's worst nightmare is, you know, finding bugs of some sort in the controller or console or whatever you're working on. And that is kind of where we're at with this. We found one. Now that is not the end of the world.
You got it out safely.
But what that does mean is that we're going to have to be extra careful from here on out and be very slow and deliberate about how we take this apart. Because if there was one, there might be more.
You don't know, unless they've been waiting.
And so it's best to take our time and go real slow and keep every single part right here, right? Because if there's more, we can get rid of them now.
I heard you fly. Don't mess with the Kung Fu Panda.
Okay.
Something smells good over here.
No, that's not a good smell.
Oh, I know what I'm smelling.
Okay, now, the next part is going to no longer require our T9. It's going to require a, you tell me what size, do you remember? T6.
That is satisfying. Smoke. Super satisfying.
It is also super bad for you.
So do not breathe.
Do not breathe it. So we're going to remove this portion of our board, lay him over. Neither do I. We're going to take our headphone jack out.
Why is it called a headphone jack?
Because that's where your headset jack plugs into.
And then
And then we're going to remove all of these screws. And then,
oh no, it's to show my thread over.
I know it. So we're going to do this project in this little build project here. We're still waiting for our Xmods piece to come in. That gives us our 30 mode cool thingies that we can do. We're still waiting for that. Okay. Now, we're going to take all of our buttons out. We don't need these anymore, but these buttons are good, so we're going to save them.
And keep them.
But we have to get all of these out so that we can properly clean
And put in the new one.
and put in the new ones. That's right.
The D-pad is good or bad?
Well, it does not, I can say this, it's very, very, very dirty.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So we're going to clean him up really well.
Very, 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 very well.
Okay.
Why did I say something very? Why am I sitting on my knees?
Okay. And we're going to go ahead and remove our trigger, right?
Yeah.
So we can clean him up as well. Now the trigger takes the same T6 as everything else does, right?
What?
Just a little thunder. I'm going to go ahead and take this motor all the way off because
I want to
we're going to be throwing all of this in the bath real quick.
Really?
Well,
In the bath.
no. What did I say on the last video? What did I say I used for the bath?
This.
No. I used the sink and dish soap and peroxide.
Oh, I know. Dish soap and peroxide.
Okay. So, that needs to go in the bath. Those need to go in the bath. That needs to go in the bath. That needs to go in the bath. This, do we put this in the bath and clean it?
It is electronic and
It is not electronic.
has no wires in it. Why am I saying that? But it is kind of dirty, so yes.
No, we do not put him in the bath. We don't put him in the bath because if we do, the water will get underneath our little silver plating and take it off. And that could be bad. So,
Or
not possibly, it will be. So, the first thing we're going to do,
what is that?
this is the desoldering gun. So, we're going to take both of these sticks off, our analog sticks, and put new ones on. And we'll get rid of that little guy. We'll throw them both away. And now you have two boards
Clean?
to clean. I'm going to take all of this over to the bench, or to the sink, and clean all of this stuff up. And while I am over there, I'm going to get a toothbrush, and I'm going to let my son do the cleaning on all of these, on these boards. Okay? and this piece here, and when he gets back from setting that outside, we're going to let him pick which color toothbrush do you want to use to scrub with. Pick. Which one? The blue. Can we use this blue one on this end?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to show you how to do this. It's super easy.
Isn't there already toothbrushes on there?
Yes, but those already have different chemicals on them. Okay?
And not the chemicals we're using.
Correct. So, here's how you do this. It's really easy. Okay?
That one.
You take this bottle here, just this bottle, not the other ones, just this one. And you put a couple of drops down like that.
And clean it.
And you hold it and you scrub it. Now, you're not trying to...
You're not trying to kill the thing.
Just like you're brushing your teeth. Okay? Okie doke.
Alright.
You got that?
Yes.
And I'm going to take all these pieces over to the sink. Clean them real quick.
Okay, you got that. It's like you're holding a busy rock.
Uh-oh, dropped one. Okay, you can sit in my seat.
Yay! Your seat is comfortable. Widen my eyes. My prized thing. I'm scared. Okay, there we go. It smells good. So pretty much what I just did was I poured some of this, or whatever this is, I don't know, onto this and scrubbed it. So now it's most likely clean. I don't know what this does. So now I'm going to do the same thing but on this one right here. It's very dirty. I'm going to start on the other side. Yeah, the other side needs cleaning.
So, the first thing we want to do is what?
The first thing we want to do is...
The first piece that we want to replace is what?
The Xbox turn-on thing.
The Xbox turn-on thing.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
The LED light.
Yeah,
And what color is it?
purple.
No, that's what color it's going to be.
Oh.
What color is it now?
Blue. Or white.
White.
Not
And-
too bright white, but just white, dark
Yep.
enough to where you will not get blinded by the
Yep.
light.
And we are going to change it out to
Purple.
purple. So,
I also plan on letting my favorite sister use it a few times.
okay.
Because she actually takes care of the controllers
So, here's what we have to do.
if she wants to. Okay.
I am going to do this under the microscope. I could probably desolder these, or I could just fold them. Let's just fold them.
For now.
Okay. Let's turn on the microscope.
Microscope is cool.
Okay.
And clean it.
Well, I'm cleaning it more so they can see it
Time to get the vacuum.
than so that I can see it. So, here is our box of goodies. Find me the LEDs.
LEDs are all the way down here.
So,
Here's the LED strip.
okay,
QR.
gotcha.
Okay.
So I'm keeping this a little bit more so you guys can see it on screen than I can see it, which makes it a little bit tough for me, but I'll just have to learn to live with it. So, right here in the center, okay, is our LED light, and this is just a standard white. What we're going to replace this with is a 0805 sized LED, which is a little bit smaller than what is on this from the factory. Now you chose, I'm sorry, you didn't choose purple, by the way, you chose blue. That's what you picked.
Me personally?
That's what you picked.
No, I chose purple.
Well, I don't have purple, and what I have is blue, and that's what was in the box, the pieces that you picked out. Okay, so what we've actually got here, if I can slide it over under the microscope, is our LED chip, okay? And it's got a little green arrow on it.
Yes.
And which way should the arrow point? Can you see it right there on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which way should the arrow point?
Yep. Let's see if he remembers.
I'm trying my best to remember.
So,
That one. Or no, straight up.
so if we look at our board, okay,
It is.
there is a little white dot right here.
That shows us where the thing is supposed to be pointing.
That's right. That shows us exactly where it's supposed to point.
So it's supposed to point this way.
That's right. So now I have to flip this over without losing the orientation. Okay. Just like that. I'm just going to slide him up out of the way. Now to get this LED chip off, I'm waiting on my soldering iron to come all the way up to temperature because I don't want to do this cold, right?
Cold with freezing.
Well, cold means I don't want to do it with a soldering iron that is not all the way up to temperature. So we're going to apply a little bit of flux. So flux helps our soldering iron. It helps the solder flow. I'll retin my tip real quick.
Oh, that's what that does?
And then what we're going to do is we're just going to come in here next to our chip. And we're going to apply our soldering iron until our chip slips off.
I think you messed up the control.
No.
Never.
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 Okay.
Never.
So here's our little white dot. That little bit of carbon trace is not a problem for us. Let me turn this up so I can see what I'm doing here a little bit. Yep, we ripped a pad.
Oh no.
Oh no. It's the end of the world as we know it. So, here's what I'll tell you guys. Let me tilt this back now. So, I wasn't as hot on my soldering iron as I should be. Your connection points for your... Let me get the...
That's what that
let me get the test leads out. So our connection points...
Clear.
For our solder points for this guy This one goes to this guy. Right over here. So this ties to this pad. This ties to this one. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is try to tin this pad over here up. Put a little solder on him. Once I find my solder.
That is the Illuminati symbol.
Okay. And our other pad, we're going to have to tune up a little bit because we made a slight mistake.
Clear.
So if you look, and let me bring this microscope down. So just in case you guys at home make the same mistake that I just did, I want to show you, get in nice and tight, and show you how to fix this. Okay. So our camera adjusts, turn our light down. Okay. So make sure you guys can see that. I'm probably going to have to kill that light and maybe this light too. Okay. And then let's see. Turn him all the way off. I think you can see that probably a little bit better. So if you look at this pad on this side, you see this whole green area, but it's not connected here. And this carbon piece right here goes through and connects to that. Okay. But this lighter brown area that kind of goes around this, okay, that is actually not connected to this pad. Okay, all of this green area over here, again, is connected to this. So if I scratch away, I'm trying to get the picture dialed in just right. There we go. So if we scratch this away a little bit, let me get something to scratch it away with. A little bit of our carbon here.
Carbon dioxide.
Okay. And then we take our two test probes again. So this pad comes to here, this pad comes to here. So if we tear this pad like I did because I'm silly, it's not a huge deal. It just means that we have to clean off a little bit of our carbon pad right here. Clean off a little bit of our carbon pad.
But a ton of whatever that stuff is.
So that is our little cleaning agent.
But a ton of our little cleaning agent on.
Yeah. The cleaning agent is called isopropyl alcohol.
Isopropyl alcohol.
And on this channel, son, we only use 99%. It is the most pure you can get. So now we're going to re-tin this little pad right here. A little bit of solder on it.
And with the right amount of heat, it should close up. Right?
Now, we have a small problem.
What is that problem?
Well, the problem that we have now is chip,
So,
which goes on here right here.
is what?
Well, I don't really care about that, but it won't reach that side.
Oh no.
Oh no, but it has to reach that side. It has to live right here in the middle. But because we tore that pad up, it won't reach. So how are we going to fix that? I haven't showed this in the other video, so you haven't seen this, so you don't actually know how to do this. What we're going to do is use some magnet wire.
So pretty much you just grab some of it and put it on, and it's magnetic,
no, the wire is not magnetic. It's called magnet wire because it's the type of wire that you use to wind motors. And this wire has got an insulation coating on it.
To do that,
We have to burn off.
and get made of copper.
The wire is underneath made of copper, yes.
Is that good or bad?
Well, that's very good because that's what we want. Now, if we look in our microscope, we can see our wire. Okay? And what we're going to do is come in here. And we're going to very gently stick him down just like that. What, you didn't think I could pull that off?
I did.
I'm pretty good, you know.
I know.
Not bad.
You're
I'm pretty good at this.
You're very good at it. It looks like that thing right there around it.
Oh, came loose, but that's okay. Kind of expected that because we don't have a good pad here to solder to yet. So we're going to clean them up a little bit more so we can get some more solder. A little bit better of a solder joint on this guy. Show me the copper.
Is the copper what we want?
The copper is exactly what we want. We want to see all that beautiful copper. So when we see the copper, what that means is that we can put solder on the copper.
And scooter ran.
And the solder is what will allow our magnet wire to stick to it. Copper. Come on. Do I not have enough showing yet? Nope, not yet. Okay. Time to break out the big guns on this one.
Oh no. Here comes the big gun.
Time to break out the big guns.
Oh snap.
You know, you watch all these other guys' channels, you know, son, and you see these other guys, and it's like they never, ever, 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 ever have any kind of problems at all. And everything they do is perfect, and they never make a mistake. But that's not real life. That's not the world we live in.
Those are just bots?
No. They edit their videos really well.
Yeah.
And they edit out all the mistakes. Right?
Yeah.
But I don't believe in doing that. Do you know why I don't believe in doing that?
Why?
Because somebody else might make the same mistake. And they might want to know and need to know how to actually fix this. Right?
Correct you.
And so if I can show them the truth, that sometimes you're going to make mistakes, and that it really isn't a big deal, and here's how you fix that mistake, right?
Yes.
If I can show them that, and they can learn from it, then if they make that mistake, they'll know exactly what to do to fix it, right?
Yeah. If they watch your videos.
If they watch my videos, that's right. If they don't, shame on them.
Exactly. Which is exactly why you should watch his videos. because he knows how to fix these mistakes. And if you make mistakes and you just edit them out of your video, that's not real life. Real life is just making mistakes.
Mistakes happen.
Exactly. And they can always be fixed.
It's way up there. I've got it out of the way right now so I don't lose it. Still not getting the copper I want, so...
More big guns.
That got us most of the way there, but we're still not quite perfect. We're going to break out fiberglass scratch pencil.
Why is it called a pencil?
Because it looks like a pencil.
And it sounds like a pencil.
But what it really is fiberglass.
Glass is made of fiber?
Well, this is called fiberglass.
Yeah.
It's got little glass fibers in it. We're getting there. We're getting there.
I have hair.
Okay. I think we got something we can work with now. So once we get this done, I'm going to send you over to start drying up the inside. Actually, we're probably going to start building the bottom case with the trigger stops in it. Once I get this attached. Okay. Now, let me stick down our LED real quick light before I lose him. And before we cut the magnet wire,
Magnet wire?
we're going to stick the LED down before we cut the magnet wire. This is pretty tricky. If I have to be honest, this is pretty tricky right here.
Yeah.
I know. This is boring, Dad.
It's not, actually.
But once I fix our LED light, it's going to not be boring real quick. Oh no, I messed up.
You messed up one time and you messed up again.
Well, I slid the LED around. My board is not wanting to cooperate in place. There we go. You stay there.
What?
The board and the chip.
Yeah, chip and board. Stay there. Do what he said.
Okay. Now it is
I
time
can see them.
for the magnet wire to become permanently affixed.
I can see them.
You can see what?
The little LED light and the little thing that the LED light is in.
No.
Oh, that's what's in.
Pretty tiny, huh?
Yeah.
Are you sleepy or something?
No, I'm still trying to wake up.
Still trying to wake up?
Yeah.
Well, if you wouldn't stay up so late playing video games, you wouldn't have that problem, would you?
I wasn't playing that. I wasn't the person who was playing video games. Neither was... What? Okay, I didn't play any. Did you last night? I watched TV to go to sleep. With no.
Alright, we've almost got this.
Almost. And I mean almost. I've got this.
Almost. Okay.
Yes.
Now, what I have to do is test this one more time before we clip this off.
Clip what off? Oh, the wire?
Yeah.
Is the beeping good?
The beeping is very good.
No beeping is horrible.
No, we still don't have a good attachment. I'm still not real happy with it. So, that's no problem.
It's good or bad?
Well, we're not quite perfect yet, but we're close.
Well,
We're real close.
the light warms my hand up. I'm going to
well,
switch it up to this light tonight.
Don't block my light. This is pretty tough. I moved it. Stop now. Okay. I'm going to have to go after this with my other soldering iron because it's too small for me to do with my chisel tip.
Oh no.
Well, I said that. I think I got it. I think I don't have to do anything else because I think I got it. Nailed it.
Nailed it. Nice.
Noise.
Yeah. That's so rad, dude. So rad.
Now I'm going to test it one more time just to make sure, but I can see we've got a good bond. Yeah, that'll work. So that is how you fix that. Now, if we wanted to be slick, we could power up across it. We can actually put, I tell you what, let's do this. Let's put our meter in diode mode. You don't know what diode mode is. It helps if you go across it the right way. See that?
What? that light, is that light good or bad?
That's very good. So we're testing our LED.
And it works.
We've got our meter in diode mode. And so remember, our little white dot, this guy right here, denotes ground. And our little green triangle should point to ground. So we've got our ground. We've got our meter on on diode mode to test diodes. And it will actually light up an LED. If it's a small voltage, anyway, it will. And so since we're putting our ground leg over here and our positive leg on this side, we're lighting up. We're coming over here, we're lighting up. Now here we're lighting up, so we've got a good connection. We're good to rock and roll. We don't need to do anything else. We're happy with that. I am going to gently clean up any flux around it, very gently.
For example, this,
What do you mean?
this little LED.
We did.
Oh, there's only one CDR one that you put on?
Yep, just one.
Nice!
Okay. So part one's done. I say part one. Changing the LED is part one, so that's done. So we can put our LED back in our bag. And what's our next step?
Our next step
Is Dad's going to take a break. Because that was a lot of work for me.
Okay.
BRB.
45 cents.
Be right back.
Okay, be right back.
What is up, guys? Okay, welcome back. So we ended last night with us going over and cleaning the board up, the main board. And I say the main board, and then we cleaned all the plastics, and we decided to let those dry overnight before we went any further. Now, I'm going to install these guys, which are analog sticks and our bumpers, before we move any further. And then while I'm doing that, why don't you go over and start grabbing the pieces that we're going to need and bringing them over and putting them here. And then I'll wrap the soldering up real quick, and we can then assemble the controller. Cool. So that's ready to go.
Yes.
Now,
Danger.
actually, before we go doing this, let me take some isopropyl, clean these motors up.
Yeah.
And then we can start assembling your controller.
Reassemble?
Yep. When I say reassembling, what I mean is, when I say we can start, what I mean is you can start. Because I'm not putting it back together.
Why?
Because you can do it. I will help you with the hard parts, but you're big enough,
Which is like the shelf and stuff.
well, which is you're going to sit over here.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, that is what
Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's what we're going to need. We're going to need this guy in a minute. We're going to definitely need this guy first. Okay? And I tell you what, so what we discovered, by the way, is somebody, not to name any names, broke the shoulder buttons, the bumpers.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's correct.
So, I'm going to attempt
To glue it back together.
a repair with our CA glue. Okay. Are you ready to come over here and build your controller?
Yes.
Okay. Now here's my question. Putting these little triggers on can be quite a challenge. Do you want me to do these for you?
Yes.
Okay. Everything from here on out is all yours.
Okay.
I'm out of your way. You got to move further than that. I can't get out with you sitting there. So I'm going to move the sharp items away from you so you don't stab yourself. All right, hop up.
Alright.
You got to get in the big seat.
I know.
Okay.
You get in the little seat.
So.
I have tiny arms.
Yep.
I have tiny arms.
So you climb up there.
I'm trying.
Sit down. I'll slide you out.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Build the controller.
So, the side first, or the board's dry. Yes, the boards are dry.
Yes, the boards are dry.
I'm going to move this. Grab this board. Where'd the other board go?
That's it.
Okay.
You know which order they go in? Do you remember?
Wait, what?
So you got to put this inside of here first.
This inside of here. Okay.
Yep. But
This?
you can't do that yet.
Why?
Well, you can't. First off, we've magnet picked up. Second, first off, we got to put buttons inside of that.
True.
Ow! Whoa! We bought new buttons. Remember?
Oh yeah.
We bought these extra blue buttons. Don't lose them. Put them all out there where you can get to them.
Okay, so I'm gonna put them in alphabetical order.
And you'll need that button.
Yes. Maybe X.
And you'll need
Or no, X is
those two
after.
buttons.
X is after Y.
So here's what I like to do. I like to take this piece and drop them in. So just flip them over and then start dropping them in. Now they won't, that's right, you got to spin them because they only go in one way. So if you just keep spinning it,
Oh.
yeah, you'll feel it. So you got to hold this up and you'll feel it when it drops up. So you hold that up a little bit and then drop the button in.
Kind of heavy with these. Y would go all the way up here. There we go. And A would, oh no, this is X. Okay.
So
A.
I'm going to let you put that in and then I'm going to point something out to you.
Showing what wires are showing. Okay.
No, that's not right. I can tell you it's not right. I can look at it and tell you. You don't have it spun right.
Mm.
Just keep spinning it one way or the other until it drops all the way down.
No, don't take the thing all the way out. Okay.
Voila. Now, I will tell you this. You see how you're doing this all the way up here?
Mm-hmm.
They can't see you. So let's do this just a little bit. Angle the camera out just a little bit more and give you a little bit more room to work.
Okay. What? I don't lose the Xbox button.
Yep, you don't want to lose that.
Yes.
He goes there.
He goes here, I believe. I do not need to see an Xbox controller because I got
Now.
them right.
This has to lay on top of that.
Way on top of all of them. Yep.
You don't have to push it down. You just have to make sure it's lined up properly.
I know. That's what I was
Okay, well, I'm sorry I won't tell you anything else.
doing. No,
Okay. Now, what's next?
the boards.
Yep. No. Yes.
Did I just get that? No, I didn't. Yes, I believe I did. No, I don't think I did. Oh, yep, I got it in first try.
Okay, so now that you got that in, no, we got to put screws in this.
Okay. then
Lots of them.
Where are the screws then?
They're all right here
Why are they all right there?
because that way we wouldn't lose them.
Okay.
Nope. 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 Those are the big screws, the small screws.
Or the small screws. Is this one the magnet?
Well, that piece is magnetic. See, all these small screws right here?
Are not magnetic.
Yep. So they go in some of these holes.
This one?
You tell me. So you kind of got to hold this up a little bit.
That's correct if I'm right.
Okay.
If I'm right, that's correct.
So get your screwdriver.
Where is it? Here it is.
Yep.
Take it out.
No, you already had it in there.
I know, but I'm putting it in.
Okay. Well, I'll hold this up while you do that.
If this thing likes me. Okay. Oh. Okay. Here.
Yep. Wrong way.
No, I think I had it wrong. Oh!
It's okay.
Good thing this thing didn't snap. No, they do not do here. Okay.
Keep applying screws. Nope.
Nope. Yep.
So let's go ahead and put in this one right here. This one right here.
I know.
So that I don't have to hold this.
Because it's heavy.
No.
You've dealt with heavy stuff.
Yeah.
This is barely heavy. Next is, I believe, this.
The next board.
Yes.
Okay.
Or to this one. Yes.
Can't put that on yet.
Why?
Because, actually you can go ahead and put that on if you
Where?
So,
wait,
let's look at it.
I
See this little guy?
Yep. He goes right there. So
Now, wait just a second. You're missing a very important part.
what is that?
One of the most important and often forgotten parts
Yep.
ever. You don't worry about that.
You say I bump into stuff all the
I'm
time.
telling you. Where does he go? Nope.
Jinx back out.
Okay, then I won't tell you anything else.
Dad. Okay. Please tell me things I need to know. Okay.
So he will only go in one place. And what he does is if you look at the bottom of this controller, okay, see all these little pads?
Yeah.
Right here?
That's what he activates?
That's what all those little silver or gold parts touch, are these little pads right here.
Okay, so make sure that's lined up.
Yep. So here's what you want to do. Well, we're not worried about that. What we're worried about is making sure this plug goes in that plug. Okay.
And I'm trying to move that wire right here.
Yep. Just slide him up.
I just realized something.
What?
This needs to be held up.
Okay, so you need me to hold that up for you.
Kind of.
Way harder than it has to be.
Oh.
So look here. You want me to make this easy for you?
Yeah.
First off, let's just bend him out of the way. Second off, we got two analog sticks, right?
Yeah.
One here and one here.
They go in those
Let's
two
just go ahead and drop them in the holes, pretty close to where they go. We got to bend this guy out of the way a little bit, and this guy out of the way a little bit. Drop them in the hole, and now it's real easy. Just slide it over where it goes and push it down. I'll hold this up.
And push that.
Yep. squeeze it right in the middle.
Okay.
Let's see. There you go. Good job.
Yes.
Now, this one has screws. Where do they go?
The first screwdriver. Okay.
You already have it.
I can see exactly where they go. Here's one.
Nope.
Oh, I see.
Fooled you. Nope.
No screws.
No, it's got screws.
Nice.
Oh, nope, nope.
What?
Let me see that.
Oh, it needs to be held up. Do I have it aligned? Or something messed up?
Okay, go ahead. I just wanted to double check.
What?
I just wanted to double check. Is it getting tighter? Yep, that's what we were missing. Okay.
That extra crunch. Can I not be nervous?
Go ahead. You're not going to tear it up.
It's getting tighter and
Okay.
tighter, so that's what. Nope, wrong way.
No, you were turning it the right way.
Okay.
I think that screw was stripped out, so that's fine. Do the other one and put the other one in over here.
This one.
Yep.
I can see the one with the nine at the bottom.
All the way in this corner.
I know I'm trying to align that. Okay. I believe I just destroyed one.
No, you're fine.
Oh. That's one.
Got it?
I believe so.
Let me double check. Yep, that one was already messed up. Okay.
My close baby technology
Now.
never dies. Wait, I forgot my secret trick. ASMR.
You know nobody watches these for ASMR, right?
I know.
Okay. You know they don't care.
I know. It's just I still do it.
Now, do you know how those go on?
Yes, I do.
Okay, don't tear them up. You only get one shot at this.
Why one shot?
Because if you tear it up, then
Is that right?
we have to start all over again. You tell me.
It's yes. How I know it's right? That's supposed to be aligned up with this.
That's right.
Because that's a rectangle, and this is a rectangle.
Yep.
On the bottom.
Now, you know what you didn't do?
Press them down.
You
Make
didn't
sure
push
they.
them down. And
make sure
you
they-
got to hold underneath the board when you push them down so that you don't break your board.
Okay, that one moves. And this one moves. Yes.
Okay. Now what's next?
The D-pad.
The D-pad.
No. Good thing I know exactly where it goes.
Okay, but do you know exactly how it goes in? Oh.
Oh, like that.
What makes you think it goes that way?
How do I know?
Because it won't go any other way.
Exactly. So I just flipped it for no reason.
Yep. And now you don't know which way to put it.
This way.
Nope.
Nope. This way.
Nope.
Okay, I got it.
Just like that. Okay.
There.
Now what's next?
First, since this guy's all the way at the bottom, I'm gonna real quick try and get him up. This guy.
Get what up?
This guy.
That's the D-pad you want?
No, I want this
Well,
D-pad on.
Okay, well,
Well, great.
so you should probably wait until we're done to put that on.
Yeah, best idea.
Okay. Now what's next?
What is next? Wait. I believe this goes on the D-pad, and I believe I was supposed to put this on first.
Nope.
So this does not go to the D-pad.
That does go to the D-pad.
It goes like that.
That's right. But it has to fit so you see these little hooks right here?
They hook on.
They hook on right here.
Okay.
So you got to hook it and then slide it down.
Nope.
Nope. You were right.
This is supposed
Oh,
to
no. Yeah. Sorry, you turned it around. Yep, there you go. So
I believe I put the D-pad in wrong.
No, D-pad's right. So what you have to do is hook it this way. Okay. And then bring it down.
And lock it in place.
Until it clicks. And we just check our orientation up there.
Okay.
And now our D-pad.
But still, I might want to, in case I'm playing a game that doesn't involve this, I still want to get that up some.
Well, that's fine. We can do that in a little bit. We're not ready for those yet either.
Okay,
So, guess what's next? I'm going to put this here so we don't lose it. It's time to switch places.
Okay.
Because Dad has to do the motors.
Okay.
All right.
Which, these are the motors.
Yep.
And then I can come back in my spot.
Yep. All right, climb up.
I'm trying. My skinny body.
We gotta wrap this up.
I know, so...
These guys have been watching for way too long now. They're tired. They're tired of us.
Like an hour or something.
Okay, what's next?
Back shot.
Okay, put it on.
Wait, where are the bumpers?
They don't go on until almost one of the. Well, I mean, we can go ahead and put them on now if you want.
Well, then the thing will, I believe it.
Well, let's go ahead and put them on now. So I'm going to put the bumpers on because you've already broken them once.
All right, I'll move.
Nope, you can just stay right there.
Okay, do you want me to grab you the bumpers?
Nope, I got them. I got them.
This is fine.
First thing we're going to put on
Is the sync button.
the sync button. Then we're going to make sure we put the tab down so it actually works. If we don't put the tab down, it won't work.
Okay, is the tab down?
Yep.
Okay.
The
Now,
next thing we're going to put on
little bumpers.
the bumpers.
The bumpers. Go away, fly.
Shoe fly.
Go away to that light over
I'm
there.
going to tell you, I've put a lot of these bumpers on in my day. I've never had to do one from this angle. Oh wait, I'm doing it upside down. No, I'm not. Shoe fly, don't bother me. Seriously, fly, go away. Go.
How about go to that black light over there? It's not gonna harm you. Oh, so there's the wizards.
Okay.
Puppies are dogs in general.
There we go. Almost got it. Okay. Now our final piece to click over is this guy right here.
And here's multiple. Is that your truck?
Nope. So, one thing I want you guys to remember as you're watching this at home, if you leave these all the way out, they don't want to work right. You have to kind of squeeze them in because that's how they are on the controller. And then you can hear the actual click of the buttons, okay?
Yeah.
If you leave them all the way out, they don't push right. So pull them in just a little bit. No. Okay. Now we flip this over and one of our motors has fallen out because of course it has, which I knew was going to happen.
Motors don't like us.
No, they just fall out. That's normal. Okay. What's next?
The back shell.
Nope. Can't put the back shell on yet. You can't put the back shell on yet because we haven't put the battery thing in yet.
True.
Let me do that so you don't bend the tabs. And break them.
Even more than they've already been bent.
That's right. And break them forever.
Well,
And then they never work again.
well, there's really no way to break them forever.
Oh, yes, there is. Believe me, I've done it.
Have you done it, guys?
Not on video.
Off video?
Listen, I can't break everything on video because if I break everything on video, then these guys think I just break stuff all the time.
The video's recording right now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There you go. Let's get it on there.
Now the back shell comes in. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Screw.
Nope, you don't need a screw.
Well, we will here in just a minute
Yes.
because of all the screws.
Yes, the screws won't go on until we put the faceplate on.
Oh,
You don't know what you're doing there, do you? You have no idea.
I kind of do. The thing hates me.
Okay, switch places.
Okay, again. How many times?
Okay, switching places one final time. Well, there'll be one more after this. So the part that my son is missing is that you have to line up the battery tabs in these slots, okay? And it makes it it's pretty difficult to do that just right. It can be quite the challenge.
Yeah.
And then what you have to do is you have to kind of gently squeeze in the triggers while you're sliding all of this together, all at the same time. So it's kind of like a multi-task
thing.
That's exactly right. It's like a multitask type of a thing.
I got one thing right for once.
Absolutely right.
It looks like it's raining with this. Listen to it.
Yeah.
I believe
then,
it's on both. Yep.
so this thing's, we've got a little bit of wobble in it. We need to figure out what's going on and why we have a little wobble.
It's because these things aren't on.
Well, no, that's not what it is. We've got a little wobble in our controller here, so we got to figure that out.
I believe it's the faceplate.
No, I mean the faceplate will definitely hold it down, but I think we've got some wires in the way.
Oh, that's always the worst thing to happen.
Yeah, we do.
I'm a Wii player. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. Slide those guys out of the way a little bit. And let's reline this guy back up. This is not the hardest part, it's just a pretty tricky part of doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
The screws are ready to come in.
So, now we have a problem.
What is that problem?
Well, the problem is we didn't show them the faceplate.
Do we have the faceplate?
Yes.
Where?
But remember, we told them it was going to be a secret.
Can we show them now? I mean, it's...
Well, we could do that, but I think I have a better idea. Introducing
the Galaxy Controller!
Alright.
We have my brand new controller.
That's right. And so what we've got is, this is an Xbox 1708 controller, right?
Elite controller.
What we've done is we've modded it so that it can now become an Elite style where we can switch these guys out, which is going to be really cool so you can play Call of Duty or Fortnite or whatever, change your thumbsticks out. What else did we do?
We changed the buttons to all blue,
Yep.
all light blue because it was the closest they had to purple.
And what else? What did we do here?
We made it to where these
Adjustable
make it to adjustable
trigger
things.
stops?
Yeah, adjustable trigger stops.
Yep.
So yeah, that's
And
very
then you picked out this.
It's Galaxy.
It's a Galaxy, which is really cool. So it's got one of your favorite colors,
Oh, I
which
can
is
see Thor. He's all the way down here.
so it's got one of your favorite colors, which is
Purple.
purple, right?
My favorite color.
And you guys can't really see this because the blue doesn't come out real well on screen. Maybe you can a little bit, but our Xbox button lights up blue. Let's see if I can show it to you kind of in the dark a little bit. Here, let me just kill this light. You can see it perfectly. So our Xbox button now lights up blue, which kind of matches our blue over here on these guys.
Yeah.
And we've got all of our other interchangeable parts over here. And this is ready to go play, right? This is ready to go play?
Yeah.
Well, by all means then. By all means.
No, then. No! It's not. It's not. It's not. Oh, it needs cleaning.
By all means,
It needs cleaning.
take your controller and go play. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
You killed it.
I didn't kill it.
Yeah, you killed
I may have killed it a little bit.
Killed it.
I may have killed